sit down on the chair and then start the review. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today doing a fast food review from McDonald's. I normally don't review a full meal from McDonald's, but that's what we're going to do today. I saw they had a new item today celebrating the Big Mac, so we're going to be reviewing the Grand Mac. I've got some fries here. I'm not going to be reviewing the fries. We've got the Grand Mac. You see, I asked for extra napkins because I've heard that this is a large sandwich, the Grand Mac. It says right here on the box, you're going to need 2 hands. So, you know, I'm just going to be assuming here, for the sake of discussion, that you know what the Big Mac is, and I believe this Grand Mac is just a variation on the Big Mac. I'm gonna dig right into this because I'll just show it to you here first. So this is, it comes with this wrapper here. I'm guessing that's to help keep your hands clean while you're eating it. See, it looks like a Big Mac, but it's larger. I decided to go with the Grand Mac. I haven't been able to eat anything yet today. I had a dentist appointment earlier, so now I'm gonna go ahead and try out this new Grand Mac from McDonald's. I'm gonna taste it and I'll tell you what it tastes like, and then I'll eat it, or I'll eat it first. And the Grand Mac from McDonald's going in. You know, I thought this was going to be messy, but it's really not. I mean, it's got the special sauce, you know, in here. I thought that maybe, you know, you might end up just kind of sloppy, and it's really not. It's got an appropriate amount. It's what you would expect on a Big Mac, but larger. It looks like it's got a custom-sized meat patty in it. But I mean, it tastes the same. It tastes the same as a regular patty, or I think it does. So, I mean, it is a little sloppy here, but it is, I mean, a regular Big Mac is kind of sloppy. So, I mean, it's 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. Goes well with the fries and a drink. I'll get to my review in just a second, but yeah, the doctor, I haven't been able to eat. That's why I was really thinking, you know, this big Grand Mac, kind of like I thought maybe it'd be like the double Big Mac they used to have. Or maybe it would be a Big Mac, but they'd use the quarter pounder meat instead of the regular. But, you know, I was at the dentist, and so like the dentist, is, I mean, I like this dentist. He's very concerned about making sure that you have a good time, or that you're comfortable. You know, they don't want you to have anxiety or a bad experience at this dentist, which, truth be told, I think is a good thing. But you go to this dentist, and they give you Xanax to help you relax. Again, it's fine. It's a good thing. The medication helps you relax. But then they also give you the nitrous oxide, I think that's what it is. It's the mask that you breathe into. And there's just all these different things, and I was thinking that, like, this dentist really is trying to get you all loopy in the head, and then bringing you in and getting you to sign off on this unnecessary medical treatment. Where, gosh, this is getting sloppy now. But it's like, do I really need to have all this full deep tissue root examination massage? I don't know. They ask, and I'm like, well, do I need it? I'm like, well, I don't know if you need it, but it'd be pretty good to have. So I asked, well, what about my insurance? Does my insurance cover it? And they're like, well, it's not our job to know. It's not my job to know if your insurance covers it. Sorry, I'm recording this on my cell phone, and I got a call. I think it paused the recording. I don't know if it paused it or not. But my point is I think that they've got a racket where they're just trying to get their patients all hopped up on, well, I don't know, you don't really get hopped up on a Xanax or a nitrous or whatever they give you. It just, I think that they're getting people high and they're taking advantage of them. Charging $2,000, you know, you sign it, and then later you get a $2,000 bill. And I thought my insurance was going to cover it. And I'm like, oh no, your insurance wasn't going to cover this. But we explained it to you and you signed it. I have no recollection of signing that. So, I don't know, I don't think that should be legally binding. But I guess, what are you going to do, you know? They're not going to take the fillings back out of your mouth. So, I do want to say that eating this, I said it wasn't messy at the beginning. And it really wasn't at the beginning, but I was using this little paper holder that it came in. This has the same problem that the regular Big Mac has, where you hold down on it, and then that middle bun comes sliding out. ladies and gentlemen, I mean, this is the evidence right here. It's sliding out even more. The problem is actually more pronounced on the Grand Mac. Everything is more pronounced. It's bigger, including the sloppiness is also a problem. So what does it taste like? Well, when you first bite into it, the bread, the sesame seed bun, it does have a little bit of crunch on the outside. It's kind of flaky. And you bite in. That first thing you're going to taste at the bottom is the cheese, or processed American cheese food. But then right after that, you sneak into the secret sauce, which I think everybody knows by now that, you know, it's blue cheese and Caesar dressing with a little bit of like a sweet relish. And then from there, you bite in and you get the beef. You know, McDonald's has got the beef with the salt and pepper. You know, they season it quite a bit. You get the taste. It all comes together. It all comes together pretty well. Of course, you know that if you're already familiar with the Big Mac. You know, the sauce has got a nice little bit of tanginess that goes well. Now, you notice with this, compared to the original Big Mac and the meat, you know, the meat patty is, you know, it seems a bit thicker, a bit larger. And I think, all in all, it goes together pretty well. So I got this with a combo meal. Came with medium fries and a drink. It's $6.99 where I live. I thought about originally well, that doesn't really matter. No, they just fell apart. Another thing that's good, you know, it is a little sloppy here. You get the lettuce on there with that secret Caesar dressing. You wipe that up with the fries. Afterwards, that's good. So, you know, you really shouldn't complain about it being messy. You know, I mean, it comes with a box. I mean, I just realized you can't even see that. It comes with a box. You're not eating it out of a paper wrapper. And they give you plenty of napkins. So, the price, like I said, is $6.99. It's a little high for what you're getting, honestly, compared to what you would get at you know, other fast food places, you know, a Wendy's or what have you. You could probably get a higher quality meal for that $7. That being said, what That being said, what will I be giving the Grand Mac on a scale of 1 to 10? Well, if we're rating it based solely on eating experience, I'd give it well into the 8s. But because I'm factoring in cost, I'm going to have to knock it down. I'm still going to give it a 7.7. All right, we'll go 7.801 out of 10. I'd give it a passing grade, although you do have better options in that price range. Of course, it's a novelty item. I'm not really sure how much it counts as a novelty item, considering that it's just a Big Mac but larger. But as it does have custom ingredients in the sandwich, I don't expect that it'll be sticking around at McDonald's long term. So I do recommend it. And that's all. That's all I've got for you today. My review of the Grand Mac with a little bonus story about going to the dentist. Goodbye for now. And to all, a good night. Put the chair in. Grab the bag. Fry inside. Okay, walk over. Need to pick up all this mess. I can't leave this mess around because then it won't be clean. Come over here, throw it in the trash. Need to pick up my coat. I didn't realize I left my coat on the floor. Just throw the bag away. Put it in. Oh, it's still recording. I need to come over here and find the stop button and just push the stop button. Goodbye.